you trying to get married? I want to get married right now after this.
So Q, I want to ask you a question. Q, are you wanting to be married?
Yes, yes. And I wanted
Okay,
to
so
say something to
listen,
what you said.
I want to say
Mhm,
this to you.
mhm.
Okay, because you are on the internet. You are on YouTube and you are very vocal.
I just got on here. I just got on the
Okay, well, I'm
YouTube
sure
channel.
you just didn't create yourself to get on here. I'm sure you're who you are, right?
Mhm,
I'm
mhm,
saying to you, you need to set a standard for yourself and don't
mhm,
don't don't go below that standard because men will have problems seeing you as their wife because you are so vocal and the
mhm,
words that you use and the things
mhm,
that you disclose about yourself. A man will have a
mhm,
hard time seeing you as his wife.
mhm.
Very
No, I
hard.
get
So
what you're saying.
you got to
Yeah,
dial it all back.
that's a gem.
You got to
Shit.
dial it back and you have to, it don't matter that you do these things or have done it. None of that matters. But they have to see
Mhm,
you a certain way to say, okay, and you can't be down, even though you may be down for whatever, you can't lead with that. You have to
mhm.
set a standard and be like, this is just for my husband.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I fully get it.
Yeah.
I get what
Man,
you're saying.
I
But
I
one,
wonder
oh,
like
sorry.
now I just wanted to pop like real quick. I wonder like when you hear women like security boss like explaining and breaking things down intellectually, how can you say that women can't do this or can't do that or all of them do X, Y, and Z? You have examples of women that are very
Mhm,
perceptive, intellectual, that are they're very strategic in the way that they position themselves. You listen to security boss as far as this advice. How can you say women cannot do certain things, bro? I
You
just
right.
I
Well,
I
well,
just sit back and it's amazing. Like even that what you just told Q, like
She gave her a
man,
speaking
gem.
that,
Golly.
I would say, I have had conversations with guys who make those statements, and they really believe they don't qualify for those type women. They don't feel like they qualify for that, and what they qualify for doesn't
I got you.
equal
They're
up to
not getting
anything.
that. Yeah.
So thinking man, can you give me a little bit more about that? Because I don't quite understand. You're saying that men don't think women can do what?
Yeah.
What they can't do?
I think if this is just my opinion, it's not a fact. This is my opinion. I
Okay.
think some men view women as objects and not human beings. And when I listen to you talk, when I hear this, when y'all go back and forth, like it's beautiful to me because it just shows that you're not like it's on display. Like you are not an object. You are a fully functioning human being who is intelligent, who's able to who like you have real feelings, real thoughts that are to be valued and are valid. And there is merit to what you're saying. But I
But
think that go ahead.
that's my presentation. I wouldn't talk to a man that didn't respect me or a man that disrespected me or a man that disrespects the room that I'm in. I would walk out.
right.
It would never happen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't joke and kid with men about sex. I wouldn't allow a man to say uh to talk too much with sexual connotations around me. He would
Yeah.
feel
Sexual
uncomfortable.
innuendo.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be one of the guys. I'm never going to be one of the guys.
Yeah.
And if they don't feel that, then I'll excuse myself. But if I'm in the room and they don't feel that this is somebody we need to be a little, do show her some respect. And like I said, I'm going to be the one to excuse myself, but it's not going to go on. I'm not going to laugh and smile and keep going with it. It's not going to be okay. So it's
Yeah.
all in the presentation. If we make things okay, if women are like right now, men are calling young girls or vice versa, bruh, bitch. That's not okay. But if they're going for it, then it's okay, right? The N word, they talk straight sex talk like it's no big deal. And I'm like, wow, ladies don't do that. Ladies can't do that.
No,
You
be a
know,
lady. Have
how can you do
respect.
that and then
Yeah.
demand respect? How can
I,
you do that? I mean, I know, listen, I'm not knocking anybody for what they do per se, but I'm just saying you may be altering someone's image if you getting high with them, smoking cigars with them, cussing with them, drinking with them, getting drunk with them. Well, what man is going you got to be careful with that. Ladies have to be careful with that. That's seen as a twin, as the young people say. You my twin if you acting like that. You're not acting like the lady that there's nothing dear and sweet about it.
Mm.
So I can't hold you in a high regard because shoot, you might need to, put your Timbs on, and we might need to fight together. I'm not gonna fight for you. You're gonna be fighting with me because you act just like I do. So it's just a presentation thing.
But this is the power of femininity, though. And a lot of people don't understand that there is strength and power in femininity. They think that men are powerful. Yeah, bro, we are. But when you see a woman operating in her femininity, there is a power, a strength. When you walk into a room, it's the same way when a certain male walks into a room and it demands a certain level of respect. It goes the same. It's just a different type of energy.